仲間引き連れてきたと思ったら、自分たちはビビって隠れてんの？
Oh, he's using his words. He's using his weapon.
もしかして年上？すみません。やることがあまり
Emotional
に幼稚だから。
damage. Let's go.
いい加減気づきましょうよ。自分たちがダサいことに。
Hello, comrades, and welcome back. This is thefragrantflowerbloomswithdignity, and today we're gonna watch The Fragrant Flower Blooms with Dignity, episode 7. Coolest guy ever. Yeah, we'll see about that. But before we do, let's talk about the previous episode, 5. No, 6. My bad. 6. Self-loathing, I love you. In that episode, we, yeah, you guys made me cry. Yo, that episode made me cry. But, anyways, Subaru was honest with Karuko about the cafe situation. So grateful for that. And she was feeling bad the whole time. The guilt was eating her alive. But luckily, she has a good friend, Haruko, who's very kind, telling Subaru that she is kind. And Subaru wants to believe in that in herself and hopes that one day that she can accept that and love herself. Rentaro, a really good person as well, who wants to do right for Karuko by asking her friend what he can do to make her comfortable to hanging out with Haruko. I love that. I think that should happen in real life too. A guy should ask friends if they're feeling uncomfortable with their friends hanging out with them. People should find out what they can do to help their friend be comfortable in that situation. I just think it's a good rule. But anyways, yeah, all these characters are kind in their own way. They just all have some struggles that they need to work on. And I think that's good. So yeah, I really do love this series. It's really cute. Now, let us get into the next episode. I'm not sure where this is going to lead us now. I can't read Japanese. Oi!
まあ、完全に俺のせいなんだけど。
No, you can fix this. Your mom said you can fix this. You always do. Go do it.
スバルとは無事に会えたかな?
Yeah, he was.
ありがとう。
It was good.
そっか、よかった。
星名さんとカフェで会ったこと。
Have a good time at the sports festival. That was all he was working towards too.
ごめんね。でも本当はちょっと嬉しい。スバルが私とリンタロウくんのことを知ってくれて。
Aww.
絶対におかしい。だって見ろよあれ。剣そっち行った。
No!
剣どうした？リンタロウは勉強できねえけど運動はできるのに、そんなあいつがドジしまくるのはおかしい。
宇佐美が言える立場じゃないと思うよ。
あやと、なんか辛辣になってきたね。
そこで俺思いついちゃったんだけど。
つけるってマジかお前。
ナイスアイディアだろ。楽しそうだし。
いや、完全に不
Well,
審者
at
だよ。
least they're gonna know about his cake.
お、行くぞ。
これどこまで行くの？
No! Oh, it just got worse. No! No, why is this so weird? You guys
ごめん、二人と
do
も
something.
何度も呼び出しちまって。
Yeah, it's
たくさん
okay.
会えるの私は嬉しい。
Huh?
つむぎくんに会わないでってお願いしたとき言われたの。ごめん、できないって。
なんでもない。
そっか。
カオルコ、わかりやすすぎない？
Obvious. Yeah, for real.
女とイチャイチャと。なんだよあの羨ましい状況。
どれにしよっか
Yeah,
な。
what should you order?
ねえちょっと二人とも静かにしてよ。
Yeah, so
だって凛太郎だけずるいだろ。
声大きい、バレるから。
宇佐美の好きなやつ。
どれ？おお。
Saku's like,
もう
oh,
少し
hell
危機
no.
感とか持ってよ。
紬くん、私たちに話があるんでしょ。
あのさ、図書館で会った千鳥のやつら覚えてる？
お友達でしょ。
そいつらにちゃんと話したいんだ。和栗さんと星名さんのこと。
どうして？
俺、あいつらにこれ以上隠し事をしたくなくて。俺、見た目こんなんだし、昔から全然人寄ってこなくてさ。
So cute.
自分の話を誰かに聞いてもらえた記憶もあんまりないから。だから、無意識に人と関わることを諦めてたんだと思う。でも、千鳥に入ってからずっとあいつらは俺のそばにいてくれた。最初は変わったやつらだなって思ってたんだ。だけど気づいた時にはあいつらの代わりなんていなかった。俺さ、二人のこと尊敬してるんだ。
Am I gonna
お
cry
互い
every
を大切
episode?
にして信頼し合ってて、俺もあいつらとそうなりたい。二人がリスクを背負うことになるのも分かってる。身勝手に頼んでばっかで本当にごめん。
He's so respectful.
お願いします。
もちろん。喜んで。
Aww.
薫子が平気なら私も平気というか、私にまで聞くなんて本当に律儀な人ね。
Yeah.
そんなあなたが大切だっていう人たちなら私も信じる。
Mm-hmm.
なんなら私たちも友達になりたいよね、スバル。
ありがとう。
He like felt bad for
遅くまで
spying
ごめ
on
ん。
him.
駅まで送るよ。
紬くん、
うん、
今度彼らに会わせてくれないかしら。
Mm-mm.
図書館でのこと謝りたいの。
うん、伝えておく。
Aww.
ああ、やっと見つけた。凛太郎くん、ちょっといい？
Why do they always come at the worst time? I was having a good
い
time.
やー、よかった、見つかって。
Aren't they in the first
後輩が
episode?
迷惑かけちゃったみたいでごめんね。
Yeah.
は
Now
あ、っ
leave.
て誰？
凛太郎くん、あそこ。
Yeah, first episode.
あいつらって。
So lame. Yeah, you want to tell them what you try to do?
先輩に泣きついて俺らのところに来たってこと？
多分。
Yep.
しつこ。
Dude, they were about
別
to
に迷
hit
惑とか
this
じゃないん
girl.
いやいや、凛太郎くん、逃げようとしないでよ。俺ら何もしてないのにボコられて追いかけ回されたって聞いたんだけど。
いや、してね
Like hell he did.
凛太郎くんってさ、いかにもそういうことしそうな見た目してるね。
そんなことしません。そんなことをする人じゃありません。
Yep, Karuko always stands
こ
up.
んなやつかばってあげるの？優しいね。
その制服卑怯女子でしょ。あの金持ちのすげえ。
つか二人ともかわいい。
え。用があるのは俺だけですよね。
Ew!
この銀髪地毛？
Get your crappy hand off her!
触んなよ。
宇佐美、
よ、凛太郎。
なんでここに？
凛太郎、お前は早く桔梗の子たちを安全なとこまで連れてってあげなよ。
でも
凛太郎、任せとけって。
行こう。宇佐美、頼田、夏沢、後で絶対ちゃんと話すから。
すげえ萎えるんだけど。
Yeah, well, good.
あんたらと話
邪魔どいて。
は
ねえあんたら、前に凛太郎のこと探してたやつでしょ。仲間引き連れてきたと思ったら自分たちはビビって隠れてんの？
Oh, he's using his words. He's using his weapon.
もしかして年上？すみません、やることがあまり
Emotional
に幼稚だから。
damage. Let's go.
いい加減気づきましょうよ、自分たちがダサいことに。
大丈夫だった？あれ知らないの？あれさ、俺らがやったんだよ。
あのさ、
You
凛太郎、
idiot.
最近なんかあったでしょ？
なんでもねえって。大丈夫だよ。
だっせーよな。
そっか。あの怪我、あなたたちのせいだったんだ。
あ
Uh-oh.
さっきからごちゃごちゃめん
Ayata,
ど
it
くせえ
doesn't
な。
seem like
もうとっとと片
you
付け
shouldn't mess with him. That gave me so much goosebumps about Ayata. Damn, Ayata's not to be messed with. He looked like he was gonna kill them. Holy crap. Okay. Okay, that happened. Ooh. Okay, anyways. Back to this.
ねえな。
Oh yeah.
Oh,
We're
to
seeing this
片付
again.
けようぜ。
Nah, they messed up, man. When there's no soundtrack,
二人ともごめん。
they're done for.
なんで凛太郎くんが謝るの？違
俺のせいで二人を危険な目に。
うよ。それよりもお友達大丈夫なの？
ああ、いや、むしろ相手がかわいそうというか。
全然平気。3人ともすっごい元気だよ。
そっか。
Yeah, because
Scott,
Ayaka
俺もそっ
was
ち行
there,
こう。
so of course he felt sorry for them.
サク君何？あ、いや、僕たちもう帰るから大丈夫だよ。明日スポタイだし、頑張ろうね。じゃ、危なかった。サク君ありがとう。
俺たち尾行してたんだから口裏合わせる時間いるでしょ。
つーか、派手にやったな。あやとマジで強いよな。
喧嘩嫌いなくせに。
僕、平和主義者だから。でも、友達傷つけられたら話は別でしょ。ボロボロなとこ申し訳ないけど、少し聞いてくれる？凛太郎はダサくないよ。凛太郎は最高にかっこいい男だよ。それだけ覚えて気をつけて帰ってね。もし忘れちゃった時はまあわかるでしょ。よーし帰ろう。
腹減った。
さっき食べたじゃん。
つーか、明日楽しみだな。
そ
Oh,
の前
I'm
に
so
凛太郎
interested
と
in
仲直りしよう
Ayaka's
ね。
story,
サク君
man.
でもポンコツ引きずってんじゃねえぞ、つむぎ。お前から運動神経取って何が望んだ。
うるせえよ。試合に集中できねえのも
Because
あ
you
いつら
didn't
と
talk
ま
to
だ
your
何も
friends,
話せてねえ
man.
からだよ。
あ、いたいた。
お、
Hey!
さっきはダメダメだったね、凛太郎。
昨日はありがとう。本当助かった。
いやー、3人とも無事でよかったよ。後つけてて正解だった。
You dummy!
だからあんなタイミング
Oh
よく
no!
つまさか。
あー俺とアヤとはここで。サケちゃんと謝れよ。ちょっと
Oi! What the
あの
hell?
バカ凛太郎、ごめん。昨日お前をつけて話を盗み聞きしたこともそうだけど、あの時お前の気も知らないできつい言い方して。
いや、俺の方こそごめん。
そう。今から言うこと絶対聞き逃すなよ。
Yeah.
二度と言わないからな、こんなこと。
Pay
死んでも
attention.
絶対。
おお、
俺は昨日お前の言葉が嬉しかったよ。俺は翔平と綾人と凛太郎を心の底から信頼してる。
俺さ、二人のこと尊敬してるんだ。お互いを大切にして信頼し合ってて。
だから何かあったら頼ってよ。何
心配いらなかったね。
泣いちゃった？
だな。
泣いてねえよ。立ちくらみだよ。
Yeah.
頼むぞ紬。
Home run! Let's go! I don't need to know the outcome. It's a home run.
いい天気だな。
Beautiful day for a sports festival. And a beautiful soundtrack like this too.
紬やべえな。ヒーローかよ。次勝って優勝してみんなでアイス食うぞ。
Yeah! Oh.
先生のクラスすごかったですね。
本当ですか？
使っちゃう使っちゃ
お、カメラ係。
う。天才かもしれない。
どれどれ。若いってのはいいね。
Oh. So sweet. Well, it was indeed awkward at first, but then it got better. I do feel bad that Rintaro was out of his A game because, yeah, not his best time for being distracted when he needed to tell his friends. And for a moment, I thought they were going to go to the cake shop, but they didn't. And his friends were wondering what the heck is going on. So they spy on him, only to see him go out with Haruko and Subaru. And when they go to the cafe, and it was so cute how Haruko is loving every moment of this, of spending time with Rintaro as much as she can. but yeah, I love how Subaru is like, can she make it any more obvious? Because she is. But like Rintaro is not even seeing that, and he's just really confused. I love how he's just always confused with the situation. But yeah, and he just wanted to talk to Karuko and Subaru that he wants to tell his friends about them because his friends are very important to him, because he gave up on trying to explain to himself like his personality, because he's not the type of person that everyone assumes him to be. And it's been happening since grade school, and so he kind of just gave up on explaining the situation that he's not that type of person and whatnot, and just lets it go on. But his friends like Usami, Ayata, and Saku, they know what he's like, and he really cares for them, and they accepted him, and that's why he wants to tell them, because they're very important to him. Haruko and Subaru trust his instincts that this won't escalate or get bad, because they know what they're doing is hanging out together is kind of risky, because at some point people are going to find out, and I could see why. But like at the same time, that's why they are like so far away from their school and their neighborhood, so that they can hang out. Because yeah, it's true. They also, like, Subaru is fine with Rentaro telling his friends, because he went out of his way to ask them, and it shows how sincere he is. Even his friends that were eavesdropping and spying on him know how sincere he is. Then we had to have drama. Why? I don't know why. I don't know why. How annoying. But listen, these characters are just here to cause a little bit of drama, I guess. I don't know why they're here, because they're kind of, I don't care moment. I don't. At the moment, I don't. Maybe I might. Maybe they will do something with these characters. I don't know. But I don't care for them at the moment. They almost hit Haruko. He almost punched her in the face. So the fact that they went to go tattle on their boss or whatever, pretty lame. Pretty lame. So I'm glad they got beat up, and their leader. Especially, I was so mad. They touched Subaru's hair. Listen, I am very, very protective of my hair, okay? If a guy I don't know starts touching my hair, we're gonna have problems, okay? Subaru having that happen to her, messed up and uncool. For me though, someone touches my hair like that, we're gonna have problems. My hair is very precious. If you don't watch Fragrant, there's a part where her hair, oh well, okay, maybe I don't want to spoil. I forget that some people didn't watch the anime. Spoiler alert. If there's an episode, I think it was 9 or 10, where her hair got cut by Aurora. One of her like guards did it, or like her, I don't know. One of her minions did it to Freeran. She got mad, and I don't blame her. You don't touch a girl's hair, period. Like you don't. Like even Usami was getting upset that he did that because you're touching a girl's hair, man. You just don't. You just don't. You just don't touch a girl's hair, especially if they don't know you. Like I don't. Oh, it's so frustrating when something like that happens. But yeah, I was happy that his friends were there to save them. And oh boy, they messed with the wrong people. Because Rentaro friends came along. Usumi doesn't deal with their crap. Saku doesn't deal with their crap and uses his words as a weapon. Saku told them that they're pathetic, and they are. And so they decide to mention the bandage that's on his forehead because of what they did. And yeah, that was really bad. I don't know why they did that. And then Ayata, he gave me goosebumps because there was like a soundtrack, a sound effect, and then silence. And I was like, oh, they're done. They're done. Like that gave me so much goosebumps. There was the next scene that shows Subaru where Rentaro takes Subaru and Haruko to the train station, the subway. And I could not focus what they were saying because I was like, what was that? So I had to rewind that part. But yeah, that was crazy. And then Ayata told that one guy in specific saying, oh, we care for him. And then it shows like Rentaro's 3 friends, like they're dead serious. If you mess with Rentaro, they know what's gonna happen. And they were scared. And I don't blame them. After what Ayata did, and the fact that he said he likes peace, I was like, where's that peace? Because that wasn't peace at all. Yeah, so they're all cool. But when they hurt their friend Rentaro, they're done. And it was funny because Subaru and Haruko were kind of concerned for them. And Rentaro was saying how he's feeling sorry for those guys rather than his friend. And he was right to think that because they were okay. And yeah, I also love that Subaru wanted to, she asked Rentaro if she can see them again and properly introduce herself. Since the first time, it was pretty bad. Yeah, it was pretty awkward too, not gonna lie. But yeah, and he was still out of it because he hasn't talked to his friends because he really needed to talk to them, and he did. He really did. I love that Usumi has rebelled. He is like Saku at the restaurant. He told Usumi that he needs to be on guard because they were almost like rebelled. And then at the end of the episode, Usami just rebelled on spying on Rentaro, and like he was such an idiot, but I love him. he let his guard down. He let his guard down. And Sako specifically told him to be more on guard. And then he was like, yeah, Ayata and we're just gonna go. Saku, you apologize. Like, I was like, what the freak? Put him in such an awkward situation. But it was all good because these two are very good friends. And he got upset, and he even, like, I love that Saku, like, was getting upset, but then he bit his tongue, and then he said he's always blaming others, which is very honest of him because he has a hard time to finding the right words to say to someone. And I thought that was really, really mature of him to say. But I love how he was so embarrassed to say this. Oh my goodness. I love that Saku, who was so embarrassed, but he did say it from the bottom of his heart. And I love that he said each and every one of his friends' name, where he says Usumi's name, Ayato's name, and then also Rentaro's name. And then he said, I trust you from the bottom of my heart. And he said he'll only say it once, so he better listen. You know what's nice for me? I can rewind it if I somehow missed it. That's the nice thing. So he's not saying it once for me, which is nice. No, but it was really sweet. I actually teared up a little bit. Even Rentaro teared up. And he said he didn't. But no, he did. He was really touched by that. And the sports festival was great. He did a home run. And the side character with the camera, he did really good in taking that photo of Rentaro, Ayato, Usumi, and Saku. I would have just said Rentaro and his friends, but I just had to say it individually because that's what Saku did. When he said he trusted them at the bottom of the heart, I just had to say their name because I thought that was such a cool moment. And that's how it ended for this episode. Anyways, thank you, Comrades, for watching this. I'm a little sad that it was over because I really enjoyed this series. But anyways, you lovely Comrades, have a wonderful, beautiful, and an amazing day. I'm not kidding. I love you, Comrades. Bye!